Alright guys, before we get into it, if you are subscribed to my channel for gaming videos, this necessarily wouldn't be the video for you. I do encourage you to stay and watch. I should have a gaming video up later today. If not today, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then I don't know when. Down the rabbit hole we go.
Mandela, Mandela, Mandela effect, Mandela effect. What the hell is going on, Mandela effect? I'm losing my reality, Mandela effect. What the hell is going on, Mandela effect? I'm losing my sanity. What more do you want from me?
How's it going, guys? Rashlyn25. So I'm going to start uploading Mandela videos. I would encourage you guys to subscribe to my channel. I have a bunch of different topics I want to start discussing, as well as getting input from you guys and just getting a lot of stuff out of my mind because it drives you crazy if you don't. From the title, you know we're going to be discussing the wow signal. And if you don't know what the wow signal is, let me go ahead and explain that to you. Okay, so back in 1977, we get this signal from space. And it was a strong narrow band signal, and those are basically used for like FM, AM radio, and GPS signals. So the signal was received by the Ohio State University Big Air Telescope, and during that time, that telescope was being used in search for ETs, basically. So the sequence was about 72 seconds long, and within that window, the telescope was able to pick up on the signal. Now, since then, we haven't had any further detection of said signal. Okay, so this would be the wow signal in its complexity. And the alphanumeric sequence circled at the bottom, and this is coming straight from Wikipedia, our most trusted source for information. It represents the intensity variation of the radio signal over time, measured as unitless signal-to-noise ratio and ranging from 0 to 36. With the noise average over the previous few minutes. Each individual character corresponds to a sample of the signal taken every 12 seconds. A space character on the printout denotes the intensity between 0 and 1, and the numbers 1 to 9 denotes the corresponding numbered intensity. Intensities of 10 and above are indicated by a letter A, corresponds to the intensity between 10 and 11, B for 11 to 12, and so on. And the highest measured value was U, with an intensity between 30 and 31, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. So basically we got this signal from space, believed to be extraterrestrial, and since then we've had no further communication. So what does any of this have to do with the Mandela effect? Well, allow me to blow your mind.
The observatory was listening to radio signals coming from a region of the sky in the constellation Sagittarius, near the M55 globular
Once
cluster.
Eamon found and accidentally named the wow signal, scientists wanted to see if they could find it again. They were able to narrow down the possible sources to somewhere in the constellation Sagittarius, possibly near the M55 star
But the
cluster.
signal itself read 6E QUJ5 and is predicted to have come from the direction of the Messier 55 cluster of stars in the constellation of Sagittarius.
So yes, it originated from the Sagittarius constellation. Now what are the odds of that? From my memory and my old reality, I remember the wow signal coming from deep space not really having a specific origin in our galaxy, but some people do say they remember it coming from Orion's Spur or the Orion constellation. I don't necessarily remember that, but I know definitely it didn't originate from the Sagittarius constellation, because why would that make sense? Sadly, this is our new reality, and it's just kind of mind-blowing. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video here. I might extend this video at a later date, maybe talk a little bit about the history of Orion and the history of Sagittarius, and maybe that might shed a little light on why we've changed locations in the galaxy. And you know what, I'm not even really sure we changed locations at all, because if we have, when wouldn't our constellations be different? I'm pretty sure a lot of different aspects on our Earth would have changed as well, and they haven't, so I'm not really entirely convinced. So tell me what you guys think. Do you remember the wow signal? Do you remember where it originated from for you? And I will catch you guys next time.